Hi, welcome back to Musicians Edition Practice with me. We're still working in the Rubank Elementary Method for flute or piccolo, and today we're on the second part of lesson 34, so the trill studies. Last week we did just the A flat major studies, but today we're doing the trill studies, and I thought it would be best to break them up since the trill studies didn't really have anything to do with that key signature. Ooh, my stand is not the best stand. All right. So, the trill studies. First, let's take a look at our time signature. What is our time signature? It's common time, so 4/4. That makes it easy, right? And let's take a look at our key signature now. We're in the key of C, no sharps or flats. But when we're looking, we see we do have an accidental in here. So we have B flat written in here a couple times. Also take a look at some of your trills will have the flat sign. That means they want the trill to go to the flat. We'll talk about it when we review, which is right now. All right, so let's go over our trills just for review. It's been a while since we've done them. So we're going to B flat to B natural. So in order to do that, we just take off our index finger on our right hand. Take a moment to trill your B flat to B natural. Great. That one's not so bad, right? All right, now let's take a look at our next trill. Okay, so next we have the trill on D, and it has a little flat sign. So it wants us to do D to E flat. So to do that, we're just going to do our pinky on our right hand. That could go for either register. So go ahead and take a moment to do your D to E flat trill. Excellent. All right, the next trill we have is F to G. So that's once again just coming back to our index finger. So this hand's still going to remain the same. Why don't you take a moment to trill your F to G? Excellent. All right, so now we have E flat going to F. So this one is more than one finger now. So it's going to be the middle finger and the ring finger together. This one might take a little practice since you have to get these two fingers going at the same time, but why don't you go ahead and give it a try? Great. If you struggled with it, it's okay. Just know to work on it. A quick finger exercise you can do to try to get them more in sync, is do stuff like this. That even helps strengthen our fingers, and then just, go start doing them by twos and just go on. So that'll help strengthen them. Okay. And then we go back to D to E flat trill, then then we have the C trill, which is our newest one. So remember, our lower C is this trill key here. So why don't you go ahead and practice that C trill real quick. Great, that one might take a little while to remember it, but once you got it, you got it. Okay, and then we have E flat, which we did, B flat we did. Okay, so that will get us through this first line. Let's play this with the metronome. So realize the trill on this exercise is on half notes and then quarter notes. The trill has to be the duration of the note. So that trill on our first note is going to be trilled for 2 beats. The trills that's on the quarter notes are going to be trills just only for 1 beat. All right, so let's do it with the metronome first, and we're gonna go slow. So I have my metronome set to 70, okay? All right. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. how'd you do? It's really challenging for me to go slow, but I'm just used to doing everything so much faster, but hopefully that can at least get us the pace and the feel. If you really struggled with that one, take time to just do the trills and then start adding things in a little bit more. All right, but if you're ready to take this a little faster, well, let's do so. All right, let's put this at 90. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Great job, how'd you do? It's a challenge doing them just for quarter notes, isn't it? It sure is. All right, so that's just, you gotta practice. There's no other way around it. Practice, practice, practice. All right, let's try it a little bit faster. Maybe that'll be easier for you. To me, the faster, the easier, at least with the trills like this. So let's do this at, just for fun, let's do 110. There we go, 110. All right, ready? 2, 3, 4. Great, how did you do with that tempo? Felt better to me. My problem was at measure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I wanted to play eighth notes, like I wanted to do the trill. That's what I wanted to do. So whether it was helpful for you to play faster or slower, this is just something that needs practice. You know the drill, go your comfort speed and then work your way up. And if you did great faster, maybe work your way the other way and try it slower. All right, let's move on to our exercise 5, the next one. So this one is the higher C that starts us off with, and remember, it's the other trill key. So take a moment to trill your high C real quick. Excellent. I think the others we have done, it looks like it. Oh, we have B natural to C, and so that one's going to be both thumb and index coming off together. So try that trill real quick. Great. Okay, so this one, we're trilling once again on half notes, quarter notes. Yes, but we have some eighth notes, so just like the way I wanted to play the previous exercise, this has the eighth notes following those trills. So once again, let's play this slow first so we can kind of get familiar with the trill fingers and everything. So let's go back down to 70. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent job. How'd you do? Man, it is just so hard for me to do it slow. I actually had to take a time out to practice this before this just because it's hard for me to comprehend slowly. When you're trilling, your trills are supposed to kind of go with the tempo as well. So you shouldn't be doing for 2 beats. It's going to be slower. But it's still, I know that's really confusing, but your trills go with the tempo. All right, let's try this again. Let's do it faster this time. Would we do 90? Let's do 90 again. Here we go, if I can get my metronome at 90. There we go. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent job. How'd you do? Was it easier or harder? Let me know in the comments which way you trill, when you're doing a faster pace or a slower pace. Okay, let's do this one more time. Let's do it fast again. So back to 110. Here we go. If I can get my metronome there. There we go. It's so touchy. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Great job. How did you do? Man, I still wanted to I just want to play a bunch of eighth notes today, apparently, because it's the same thing. Second to last measure, I wanted to go. And that's not it. It's quarter notes. Alrighty. Well, those might take a little bit of work. Try not to get frustrated. Work on it as you can. Just practice it and you'll get it. There'll be a point that clicks if you're very confused. Also, if you are confused, you can also let me know in the comments. We'll go through it together on a separate video. But we're gonna get it. Alrighty. Thanks for joining me, and until next time.